Hey trainers, this is Courtney McComas with Evolution Wellness Martial Arts. Today we're going to be going over myofascial release, and we're going to be going over a couple of other stretches. This is day 2 of our 30-day challenge, showcasing everything that we do here at the wellness facility. So we're going to go ahead and get started on the ground. So for myofascial release, you want something underneath your neck. You want to make sure your neck isn't too far this way or too far this way. We have a nice support. We have an equal ground between the chin and the chest. We're going to take a deep inhale, and we're going to release. Try to fill as much of your body as you can as we get through this warm-up breath. Go ahead and inhale, and exhale. So for myofascial release to work, we need to bring into our awareness the inner core hug. So this is space between the belly button and the pubis bone that is considered to have a 0-point gravity of your fascia network. And what we're doing is we're inhaling all the way, exhaling, allowing that exhale to go all the way to the ground. Our spine will lengthen, our pelvic floor will lift, and we'll feel a tightness right here between the belly button and the pubic bone. And that's basically us using our breath to rewind this structure so our body remembers how to come back together. So again, we're going to inhale deep, and then we're going to exhale. Really release all of that breath. Release all of it. Feel that spine lengthen. We're going to feel that pelvic floor lift, and it's not a forced position, it's evidence of emptiness. So empty, empty, empty. That spine will lengthen, the pelvic floor will lift, and we'll have a tightening right here, and we're just going to hold that. We only need to hold it for about 10-15 seconds. Go ahead and take a big inhale. And exhale. Really let your spine fall into the mat beneath it. Let that emptiness guide your motion as your spine lengthens, that pelvic floor lifts, and the inner core hug gets engaged. Good hold. We're now going to move on to the next movement. We're going to put our feet together like a book. We're going to allow the knees to come down to the side, and we're still going to engage that inner core hug. We have fascia networks that come all the way up the inner legs right here, and what we're doing is we're breaking them up so that the body can reorganize itself on its fascia network. So we're going to go ahead and take a deep breath in, and exhale. Release, release, release. Feel that inner core hug engage. As that spine lengthens, that pelvic floor lifts. Hold, hold, hold. And inhale. Exhale. Release, release, release. Feel that inner core hug engage as the spine lengthens and the pelvic floor lifts. Excellent. We're going to do one more. Deep inhale. And exhale. Release, release. Feel that spine lengthen, that pelvic floor lift. Really allow the spine to fall into the mat beneath it. Let the knees fall. Good. Go ahead and bring your legs back up to a neutral position. The next one we're doing is we're raising our arms into a V-like formation above our heads. If there is tension in your shoulders, go ahead and back off on the angle and bring it down about 90 degrees. This will really help you. We're going to inhale and exhale. Feel that spine lengthen, that pelvic floor lift. You might have some tingling in your arms. It's okay, back off the angle a little bit. Go ahead and inhale. Feel that inner core hug engage. Let the body empty. We've got one more breath. Go ahead and inhale. And exhale. Release. Feel that inner core hug engage. Allow that spine to lengthen, that pelvic floor to lift, that inner core hug is engaged. Excellent. All right, go ahead and release. And then I just want to do one more with you guys. We're going to lift both of our legs up, keep that nice 90-degree angle. You want to make sure that the knees are right over the hips so that they fall into the pocket. And we're going to go ahead and inhale. And exhale. Releasing. Feel that inner core hug engage. Let it fall to the ground. Go ahead and inhale. And exhale. Release, release, release. Feel that inner core hug engage. One more deep breath, inhale. And release. Go ahead and release. Feel that inner core hug engage. Hold, hold, hold. Good, release. So that was a small segment of myofascial release. We're going to move on to a different series of stretches. I'm really emphasizing on the hip and the lower body. So we're just going to start off with a pigeon. So go ahead and come into a forward stretch here. You want to make sure those hips are square. This is a warm-up position. I'm not sure what flexibility range you have at home. So this is a really good way to kind of phase into pigeon and ease into the frame. We just want to take about, 3 to 4 breaths in each phase so that we can fill up our whole body and then release. Last one. Excellent. We're going to phase into 2, and that just means a 45-degree angle, and we're going to get right back on the saddle here. Go ahead and inhale. The next one is our full pigeon, which is that 90 degrees. So go ahead and pull that foot out, completely parallel. I like to put my hand on the foot so it doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna inhale. Great, and we're going to come to the other side. Go ahead and inhale. Good, we're gonna phase out to phase 2. Good. Phase out to full pigeon. Good, go ahead and release. I like to add some restorative movements between stuff that might be a little bit difficult. This is a 50-50. We get our feet about hip width distance apart. We're just going to tilt our bodies back and forth. Just kind of putting some blood flow back to the hip, allowing it to kind of recover. So that was day 2 of showcasing the material that we have at the wellness facility here at Evolution Wellness Martial Arts. That was our myofascial release, and then a couple stretches to get us through to opening up the lower body. So go ahead and join us, like and follow along for more, and then tell me how you're feeling after day 2. Drop it in the comments.